Hey, what's going on? Just wanted to do a bit of a serious commentary here. I play a lot of Battlefield 3 nowadays. That Modern Warfare 3 has become the current Call of Duty, and there's really no point in playing Black Ops anymore. And I wanted to talk about some things that I've heard other commentators talk about, specifically Dino Riding Jesus, who talks about something called skill equalizers. Now, skill equalizers means... oh, there goes me dying. Skill equalizers means, let's say there's one player who's really good, or just good, at shooting and aiming, decision making, and there's another player who's not. And a game like Modern Warfare 3 has a lot of things that are skill equalizers that make it so the lesser player can still play on the field of battle with the better players. So things like shotguns that kill really fast, claymores, heartbeat sensors, bouncing betties, spy planes, things like that. It's things that all give people that can't aim quite as good a better chance. And now there's another thing that really gives you a good chance in this game, and that's holding perfectly still in a corner with your back up against a wall and being able to wait forever, no matter what the game situation, just to kill people that are walking by you. A lot of people play first-person shooters just to get good stats and good personal stats and show their friends or just make themselves feel better. Now we look at this guy, G-Spot Stopper. We played against him on Search and Destroy. Every round, no matter what the situation, this is what he would do. He had a corner, he had another corner, and he had a third corner, and he would just sit there and wait. Now he's supposed to be attacking and planting the bomb. Now every situation, everyone on his team is already dead. He's the last guy alive, and he still won't plant the bomb. And we're so bored, we just want to finish it, get to the next round. We know he's not going to win, yet he still gets 2 and 3 kills every round or so, because he's more patient than us, and he's willing to hide in corners and then bounce from corner to corner. Like, look at this guy. How is this fun? What if he has people over right now and they're like, he's like, hey man, you want to watch these guys in Call of Duty? Alright. And they watch him and his screen is just still. He's not even moving. And they're like, well, what are you doing right now? He's like, oh, I'm just sitting here. Well, what are you gonna do? Well, I'm gonna sit here some more. And then what are you gonna do after that? I'll die. And that's what he does. Look at him. Look at him. Oh, he finally moved out. He moved 5 feet out, and look, he's going back. He just loves it. He loves it. Look at him. The only way we can even kill him is when he's reloading. And I wouldn't even say he has any skill. That's not skillful. And yet, he finishes with a better than 2 kill-death ratio with no skill exerted. He's like a little Viet Cong that camps up in a bush and just kills the soldiers that walk by. I mean, I understand if your life is on the line, that's a good strategy, but Jesus Christ, man, it's a video game. How can you have fun doing this? What type of mentality? But in reality, this is who Call of Duty is set up for. And the reason that is, mainly, is because of the peer-to-peer connection. In a game that has dedicated servers that are run by the company who owns them... Look, he didn't even shoot the guy who walked by him. He's so bad. In a game that has dedicated servers, the lag for every player is minimized to the point where they can expect a consistent gaming experience no matter where the server is located or what time of day it is or what situation. For instance, on Battlefield 3, I can play games in a European server, run around like a fool, and still get a 2.0 KD half the time or even more than half the time and experience almost no lag. I would actually say no lag. When I play in European servers, I still have 3 ping to them on Battlefield because it's a warehouse of servers that are run on T1 lines or whatever the hell they are. Now, the peer-to-peer connection system is so random and so inconsistent that when you run around like a chicken with your head cut off in Call of Duty games, you're gonna get messed up. It's going to happen because you're going to play on one host, and you'll have a great time. You'll be running around, surprising people, jumping around corners, getting all types of victories, and then the server will migrate, or you'll go to a new lobby with a different person's PlayStation and a different connection and a different speed and a different area, and those same kills that you were getting with the greatest of ease are now not coming to you at all. In fact, you're dying constantly because of the lack of consistency. You don't know what to expect. In addition, a game like Modern Warfare 3, where the core game mode is sort of halfway to hardcore as opposed to Black Ops, where in Black Ops with the inconsistency, you oftentimes could feel the initial bullet, drop down, hide behind cover, run around a doorway, realize this guy has to drop on you, and start to engage smartly. In this game, first come, first serve. You see, you dead. The exception to that is if the person has a better connection than you. There are often times where I've lost every day that I play this game, I lose gunfights where I fire the first bullet, but on the KILLCAM, we both started shooting at the same time. Now, this never happens on dedicated servers. This is strictly a peer-to-peer thing. And it goes back to that whole question of investing in your community. Modern Warfare 3 pulled in 10, 20, 30 times as much money as Battlefield, and yet they won't invest in servers. Now look at this. Everybody on my team is running around. We're up 3-0. It's the final round. This guy's the last guy alive, and he won't even cross the 50-yard line of the map. He won't even leave his fucking spawn. The game's over. He's at the deployment. And he went 7-3. So his KD probably just went up. In fact, it did, because he has a 1.44 KD, and now it's higher. And he's getting rewarded for that performance. And yet, there was no skill involved. The world's worst camper. Get the fuck out of here.